I'm picking you up in 30 minutes. No, sir. That's okay. I'll be at office on time. Your home is on the way to the venue. It'll save much time. Be ready. Wait, sir. Oh, this frustrating joke. Now I only have 30 minutes. Be fast, Ryan. Well, it's been 7 months since Ryan started working with the most notorious mafia gang, the Mew gang, and he was the PA of the gang leader of this group, Mr. Minyoongiff, who was also known as Suga. He was very cold and rude type of person. I mean, what else do you expect from a mafia leader? But not to mention, he was hella hot and handsome that no one can resist. Ryan also liked him. I mean, although he made her work a lot, he never hurted her or never tried to do something bad to her, provide everything she needs, although Ryan never asked for anything. And not to mention the salary. She could never earn the money that she got paid just in 1 month here. But apart from this, she always felt that there is a humble person behind the outer rough stuff. That's why she always felt safe with him, and that's why she loved him but never bring it up. Confessing love to a mafia man is equal to give an invitation to God. Over that, she would lost her job if he rejected, so she just hid her feelings. Ryan dressed up with some light makeup and hair because the meeting was after a party that they had to attend. When she stepped out, her boss was already sitting on her couch wearing a black shirt which has 2 buttons unlocked, and his sleeves are rolled up a little, which makes him more attractive. When he heard footsteps, he looked at Ryan. Their eyes met. He observed her beauty for a moment. Then he shifted his gaze and said, You are 30 seconds late again, Miss Ryan. Is he serious? Only 30 seconds? Complaints over compliments. Wow, what a job. She cursed under her breath but didn't utter a word. She just politely apologized. Let's go now. He walked out and Ryan followed him. They had waited for a while before the man came. He had a huge pot belly and had gold jewelry all over his body, and he was round and short. And he has 2 girls accompany with him. He said one he walked in the middle. Looks like a pervert for sure. The girls were dressed in some kind of see-through bikinis. Ryan was uncomfortable but not surprised. His mafia saint world after all. Ryan glanced at Suga, but he didn't even spare a glance to the girls. He was just staring at the man with cold expression. Mr. Suga, sorry to make you wait. I was a little busy inside. He said and looked at the girls with a vibrant smile on his face. There is nothing left to understand in which he was busy inside. Ryan realized that the meeting must be really important, or else none would dare to make the mafia king wait this long. Ryan and Suga sat on the chair with other side the man and his 2 girls in front of them. When the man saw Ryan, his eyes remained on Ryan's body for a while. Ryan caught his gaze, and that was disgusting. She felt like throwing up, but she couldn't react as the deal was fucking important. Who is she, Suga? He asked, but his eyes remained on Ryan's body, although her chest is fully covered with her shirt. My personal assistant. She's hot. Suga clenched his teeth by the statement and closed his eyes to control his anger and said, Don't you think we should do for which we come here? He said while glaring at him intensely. The man cleared his throat a little and said, Yeah, sure. Ryan started the projector and started explaining the project. Although she felt the man's gaze on her body all the time, she felt disgusting, but she ignored him and did her duty. After she done, she sat beside Suga, then the man spoke. Mr. Suga, I don't think I want to do this deal anymore. Is it because of the price? I can double the money. Nah, it's not about the money. I just don't want to do that. But I can change my mind in one condition. What condition? Only if I could have her in my bed. She has a, guess you already devoured her. Let me have some fun too, man. Ryan's face turned pale in shock. She didn't dare to look up. She would kill herself rather than let the disgusting man to touch her. She was literally shaking out of fear when she heard a loud thud. At the moment Suga heard him saying those words, he stood up, grabbed his shirt, and crashed it on the man's head aggressively with a loud bang. The man was already in worse condition, but Suga didn't resist. He grabbed his collar and started punching him continuously, his anger emanating from his palm. How dare he say that he wants Ryan, and that's on his face. He clenched his jaw. His veins on his neck was literally visible. His eyes were red. Felt like he could tear apart anyone with just a glare. Wyan was shaking out of fear. What if the man died? She panicked. She suddenly hugged him from the behind to stop him. Suga was paused for a second when he heard her sob. He immediately turned around. She was crying. Her eyes are red and moist. She was scared as she watched him. At the moment Suga saw her, he felt like placid rays rushed through him, and he immediately hugged her tightly. He made her turn back to the man. Her face was held securely on his chest, and without any second thought, he took out his gun and shot the bastard right between his eyes. He could be the holder of the biggest share of the market, but he was the Mafia king. How dare he kept his dirty eyes on his girl? He surely had to pay for it. There was silence around the gun, so Wyan heard nothing but the man's small yell, as the man wasn't in a position to scream loudly. Then Suga carried her in bridal style after indicating his man to take care of this mess. Wyan was too shocked to utter a word. Suga carried her to his car and made her sit inside the car and drove away. In the whole journey, Wyan didn't utter a word. She was horrified by the scene that he witnessed a while ago. Suga also didn't say anything, but his left hand was on Wyan's right thigh all the time, while other hand was used to drive the car. After a while, they reached at Suga's penthouse. Wyan widened her eyes, while Suga held her hand and dragged her inside the house. Wait, why did you bring me here? And kept dragging her until they reached her room. Although he already killed a man, but his anger didn't down a bit. He was still angry when Wyan could and went along with him. When they reached her room, Suga let her go and said, "From now on, you'll stay here." He said with a straight face, but Wyan widened her eyes. "Why on the earth you'll stay here?" So she again asked to confirm. What? Hear me, you'll stay in my home under my surveillance. I've got an order that no one is allowed to enter this house under any circumstances, unless they want to meet the dead. I'll send my men to bring you all the things from your apartment. Actually, Suga wanted her to stay in his house for her safety, because if any of his enemies got to know that he fought for a girl, they will definitely target her. Although he ordered his men to kill those girls who were with him so that the news won't spread, but still, he won't risk her life. So he wanted to keep her safe, and his house was the best place for it. But why? Because I want you to stay close to me and you need my protection. But I already have your protection. You have assigned Jack and Mike as my bodyguards long ago. I don't need to stay here. A dark look appeared on his face, his eyes flashing with the fire of anger. Don't test my patience. You are staying here in my house. I don't want to lose you. Is that clear? You are afraid of losing me? Why? Because you have awakened feelings within my heart I've never fucking felt before. I'm a man who doesn't accept defeat, but to you, I feel defeated. I feel very drawn to you, and I could feel this need growing with every second. I don't care how much you run. I will always chase you. Yeah, who confessed to a girl like that? That's not how it's done. I'm a rough man, you know that. I don't believe in polite gestures. I like it rough. Why did he give that look? Does he mean by rough that... No, Wyan, shut your dirty mind and move. What if I say no? Do you really think you can do that? I knew it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.